Hey guys, today for our word study, we'll be taking a look at roots and affixes. We are ready for list 4 this week, and we've taken our pre-test already. So we're ready to take a second look at those notes that were posted in the Use This to Study part of your classwork. That was posted yesterday after school or at the end of the school day. This page is also found in your word work folder in the roots and affixes section. So we're going to take a look at your notes page. So I'll go ahead and click this. Obviously the one in your folder doesn't have these orange boxes for you to fill in, but it does have the rest of this information. So this is what we're going to be working with today. And you guys probably remember doing this before, either when we were in a virtual learning model or here in class in person. So to get started, we're going to take a look at the root or affix. The first one we have is AUTO, and it's not Greek or Latin, and it means self, same, or one. We have these example words that demonstrate how we know this root or affix is present. We have the word autocrat, and the definition is a person who governs with absolute power. Well, a person is also self. So we know that autocrat definitely has this root or affix in it. We see the letters AUTO in autocrat, but then we also see a version of this definition of our root or affix in the definition of the word. You guys probably remember us repeating that over and over in class. The definition of the root has to be in the definition of the word. We see autograph is a person's own signature. Again, we see self, same, or one. A person's own indicates self. So we know that not only does it have the letters of our root AUTO, but it also has the definition of that root in the definition of the word. We also have the word automatic, which means moving by itself. So again, self is in the definition. So the letters AUTO are present there, and so is the definition of the root. The next thing that we're going to do is look for other words outside of these example words that also contain this root. So it gives us a little practice of looking for those letters, but then also checking the definition of the word to see if the definition of the root is there. We're going to do this by going back out to the assignment, and I've attached some dictionary pages for you to do this with. So we're going to click here, and we start out with the guide words authoritative and avalanche. So we're going to start with that first root or affix, AUTO, and you guys can see that it's here. It's a prefix, and it gives us the same definition that we have on our notes. So we're going to look at these words in the dictionary that come after that affix, and we're going to see if it not only contains the letter, but also the definition. So we have the word autograph. We can't use that one because it was one of our example words. Same thing with automatic. That was one of our example words. So we're not going to go ahead and add that to our notes because it's already on our notes. So next we'll skip on down here to the word automation, and I'm going to zoom in so we can see a little better. It says a system of manufacturing in which some jobs are done by mechanics instead of people. Automation. So this is done by itself. Nobody has to be there to make sure it gets done. So even though it doesn't use the word self, when we interpret that definition, we see that it does indeed include the definition of auto. So that would be one that we could go ahead and add to our notes. So I'm going to jump back up here to that note page, and I'm going to type where it says type your words here. I'm going to type the word automation. I'm only going to do one for this root or affix because you guys have done this 3 times before now. And so I think you understand this, but this lesson is mainly just to remind you because we do take a few weeks in between each cycle. So sometimes we forget, okay, what was I supposed to do on this? So this lesson is primarily just to review how we work with these words on day 2. So the next root or affix that we would be looking at would be AUD, AUDI, or AUDIT. So it could appear in any word in any of these 3 forms. Okay, so you can see that in our example words, audio, auditorium, and auditory. So any of these versions of this affix are acceptable. Okay, again, you're going to be looking for the definition in these words as well as these letter combinations: hearing, listening, sound. So if we go back to our dictionary pages that are found in our assignment and we scroll to the next page, you can see that this is a continuation here. We see audio on the page, audio book, audio visual. So you can be certain that if there are words containing the root, they would be on this dictionary page. So I'm going to do one more with you here. I think I am going to start with this word right here, audience. It's got a UDI, and its definition is a group of people gathered together to hear and see a speaker, play, or a similar kind of program. And then you can see that it also has some other definitions here. I'm going to go ahead and go with this because I heard the word to hear, or I heard the words to hear in the definition of the word, and the definition of the root is hearing, listening, or sound. So I know that this word not only has the letter combination, but it also has the definition. So I'm going to jump back here to my notes page, and I'm going to add the word audience. Now, I'm not going to walk you through the rest of these, and I did include in the assignment, let me jump back here, the online dictionary link, but because most of these can serve as prefixes, you're probably not going to require that link. You're going to find most of your example words in those dictionary pages. Let me know if you have any questions about this, or if I can help you in any way. Don't hesitate to message me through the private comments of the assignment, or to just email me. I love and miss you guys, and I can't wait till we can be together in person. Hang in there and keep doing your best work, because your education and your future are important. And I know it's hard to focus on those things during these times, but I believe that you guys can hang in there and still get all the things that you need. Bye, guys.